Hi everyone, Nicky here, Smurfy161. So I'm here with week 19 of stash busting. I will say I apologise if you can hear any road sounds or birds. It's just obviously with it being so hot, I've got the window open and my craft room's near the front of the house, which is obviously near the main road. So I apologise if you can hear anything from that. Hopefully nobody says anything rude. So I thought I'd do an altered tag and a couple of gift bags this week. So I went on Sketch Saturday, ages ago now. It's been sort of in a pile to do. I print them off and then every now and then I'll get one out and play with it. So yeah, I go on to Sketch Saturday. I don't know if you're going to see that all right. And yeah, look at their sketch and it gives me ideas for cards or something like that. Some of them obviously I do on camera, some of them I do off camera, but it's really good if your mojo's a bit wandered off, especially with this heat. Yeah, so I thought I'd make a tag with it rather than a card. Let me just go and get it. I've started on a new tag book, so this eventually will get given in a giveaway or happy mail or something, so I'm slowly making a start on that. This one I forgot to film. I was going to and I just forgot, it was late at night, so I made this one ages ago. So I'm slowly adding to that. So all I'm basically using is yeah, just old packaging. Yeah, this had an embossing folder in it, and just altering them. I don't do anything on the back because I think whoever gets it, it's nice if they want to do something, they might want to write a note on it, or they might want to put it in a book, so that's why I always leave it blank. So I've got some papers from one of my paper pads that I got from Poundland. I do apologise for a lot of my I'm sure like everybody else, I'm just not sleeping well with this heat. My health just doesn't, I like it being warm, but my health doesn't. So yes, I'm just going to completely cover this with the main bit of paper. So much for me hoovering the floor. Just made a mess on it already. So let's just put that over there. I know I've covered the hole up, but I can punch another hole in it, so that's not totally bad. Trim these bits off. Yeah, I really love making tag books. I just like altering things and gluing down and stuff like that. I find it really relaxing. So then I'm going to pop that one over there, and I know it's a bit longer, but I won't put the tape right to the end, I'll miss a bit. Yeah, so I've gone with this week quite a lot of blues, icy colours, because it's, let me just go and get the paper pad, it won't be a sec. It's quite handy, it's right at the top. Yeah, this is the paper pad I'm using, so it's from Poundland, called Pure Frozen. It just says design pad, so I don't know if it's a brand. I can't see a brand at all, so I don't know if it's something just done for Poundland. But yeah, so if you've got any, have a look. It's really nice. It's I did do a flip through of it, and the cover gives you an idea. So that's the paper pad I'm using. They say it's meant to cool down on Thursday. I hope so. It's nice having it warm, but it's just when you come to bedtime, I'm sure everybody else is like it, it's just so hot. Yeah, I think it's like I was saying, I think they said it's going to get to the lower 20s, which should be nice, because I don't think I can cope with much more. I always say, oh, I'd love to go on holiday somewhere hot, and I'm like thinking, I can't cope with our UK hotness, so I haven't quite exactly done the shapes in the, think of it, on the sketch. I've improvised a little bit, so Oh, and then the image is a stamp that I had free in a magazine, and I just coloured that in with, I coloured it in, yeah, definitely before I got my Copics. So it was a mixture of Spectrum and Pro markers on that one. Because if you didn't see my pen haul video, I'm slowly getting into the Copic sketch pens, who I hope to buy a few of them every now and then. Because there's no way I can afford to buy a full set. A full set of 72 is, it's a lot of money. So this has changed a bit, because I didn't want to quite go over that blue. So maybe if I come there, then I can trim it off there. That's a better idea. So if I stick it on the paper, so we go about there and about there, that should do it. Rather than trying to stick it on the paper and then ending up with gungy scissors. Yeah. But these are so my colours. I should have come down more. Never mind, I've bodged this up a little bit. But we can titivate it. Artistic license, as I call it. Because I was watching, I know this is a paper craft one, but I was watching a crochet video and somebody said, oh, I've made some mistakes. So I said, don't worry about it, I call it artistic license. So that one can go there. So yeah, I just call it artistic license if I make a bit of a mistake. I used to worry about it so much, and now I've just thought, oh, well, we're all human, you know, we all make a mistake. It's not the end of the world, it's only a bit of paper or a bit of yarn, and you can unpick it if it's something really bad. And if I made a drastic mistake on this, I would just cover it up with some bling or something, you know, so I can get away with it a bit. Sorry, I'm keeping all these bits for my glue books. I'm doing a glue book. So I think I've got some bling that I'm going to just put down there just to make it pop a bit more, I think. So let me just get that. Oh, not too bad on time. And I am actually recording, which makes a change. Because yesterday I was filming, well, I thought I was filming something, and then realised that I had the camera on the wrong setting. So I literally only filmed the last few minutes. So I didn't bother uploading that because I thought that was a bit of a waste of time for me, one, to sit and have it upload. So just for a few minutes of the last few bits. So yes, I've got to learn to make sure the camera's on the right setting. I mean, I've only had it a few months, I'm still learning. So yeah, I'm just going to add this bling that I got ages ago from the works. I've probably said it before, but I think if you're new to a video, because I've had some more subscribers, so thank you very much. And I also want to say thank you for all the lovely comments I'm getting. I know that I watch other people's videos and they are also like me. I think we're all just amazed that people want to sit and watch us and hear us chat and stuff. So I've got some more of that. Yes, I have. Yeah, I'm amazed that people want to see me make something and hear me chat about my week and stuff. But then I like watching people do that, so... But it's me, you know, I'm really surprised somebody wants to watch something I want to say. And it's also really nice that you're still enjoying this feedback, enjoying this series. It really means a lot, so thank you. And yeah, I can't believe it. I think I'm getting close. I think the last time I looked, I had about 256, so... I'm not going to do giveaways, obviously, when I get to... Let's just pop you there, because I can. You know, a giveaway every time I get a few hundred or something. I think the next giveaway I do... might do one if I'm ever lucky to get to 600, because I just can't afford to do it every 100. And then that I'm going to just pop there. And, of course, where I've added the pearls, that's really bulky, so I've just got to get some... foam tape. And this is probably some that I got from Poundland or somewhere like that. It wasn't anything super duper. Come on, off you come. I think even my craft stuff's hot and sticky, going, oh, it's too hot to use this. So yeah, Father's Day was really good fun. Let me just get my little hole punch. Had really nice time. We ended up at, sorry, my speech is going. We went for a drive round and Dad saw this little path and he said, oh, what's up there? So we drove up there and found out it was Ringwood Yacht Club. So we spent a bit of time there. Lexi had a bit of a swim. Oh, it's not going to go through. I'll have to use my other punch, but I'll do that off camera. So that will be my tag once I punch it, and that will go in my tag book. And then let's get this gift bag. And then I've been using Christmas cards from my stash again. Yeah, so as I was saying, we drove round. Sorry, my brain's just sussing what I need next. We drove round and ended up at Ringwood Yacht Club. So Lexi had a bit of a swim, and I put my feet in the water and had a bit of a paddle, which was lovely. Dad obviously stayed very close to me because obviously we didn't want me dropping in the water. So we spent a bit of time there, and then we drove on to Linford Bottom. We were going to get out, but it was just jam-packed there, so we just sat there, opened the car doors and had an ice cream and gave Lexi an ice cream. And bless her, because she'd been doing so much swimming and swallowed so much water, she was a little bit sick in the car, so bless her. So she wasn't a very well bunny. So I'm just edging the papers again. This time I'm using a Copic, which is BG01, also known as Aqua Blue. And I have to say, I am loving my Copic pens. I've only got 4, but I will slowly be getting them, because as I said a minute ago, I think, so I can't remember what I've said, you know, to buy a set of 72s, like 200 odd quid, so there's no way I can afford that, so I'll be getting these slowly. I also brought some Copic these are the Copics. I also brought some Posca pens, so I've been using them in my mixed media, and somebody very kindly mentioned to me that they eat paper, so I hope that doesn't mean it disintegrates paper or the ink sucks it up, because I've used it with some photos, so I hope they're like photo safe. But if they're not, I'll learn a lesson. So then, yeah, I've just cut strips using up bits that were left over in that paper pad that I showed. So, yeah, so I'm not impressed with the Spectrum Noir pens. They're definitely, once they've run out, I will not be buying. Well, I can't get the refills since they're still not available in the UK. I could get them from America, but I don't really fancy paying, like, say, the price of the refill and then having sort of £15 for shipping. It's just silly. So yeah, they won't be keeping. I like Pro markers, just they're not refillable, which is a pain. I mean, I like having a mixture of pens, like I've got the Posca pens and stuff. I love pens, stationery. I think that's what got me into paper crafting, that I liked notepads and pencils as a kid. You know, I loved the art classes at school and stuff. So, and then I did like little baking with my grandma, or she'd buy us colouring in books. So I've always sort of done the crafty side of things. I might put that down there, I think. So yeah, I've always enjoyed that. So yeah, I don't know why I keep doing that. Sorry, God, it's not. Yeah, just keep going. Yeah. I don't know why. Oh well. Never mind, I'm me, I'm funny, I'm happy, I'm crafting. And you probably all think I'm bonkers, which is fair enough. Right, I want a sentiment. Just got to get that. Right, sentiment. That is just going to go across there. This card I actually did cut down. It had snowflakes on the top, and I've used that. I think I put it in my glue book, or it might be in my scrap drawer, I'm not sure, I can't remember now. As I prep sort of a week in advance, I can't always remember what I've done with the leftover bits. So that is going there. Now I'm going to have it there, and now I want a message. I know that's quite big, but I think I'm going to cut it out and have that, because I quite like that. So let me just get my scissors. So yeah, don't think you've got to use a whole topper. Cut it down, trim it down to what you want to be. Just because a company's made it that size, you don't have to. Or sometimes in the past, I haven't used a whole stamp. I've stamped it and then cut out a bit I wanted. And that is going to go there. And it's only since watching other people's videos of how they've cut things down and stuff. I've mentioned it lots of times before, but I really do like how Crafting Vicky cuts down things. I like Cindy Utter and Gina, and there's so many people that I like to watch and give me different ideas, not just like for my paper craft, but my mixed media. So there's that one. Let's just move that out of the way. And then I don't need a message for that one because it's got it, but I just love that image. I've had it for ages and just not known what I wanted to do with it. So yeah, eventually I got there. I'm probably not going to go around the edge with that one. I might. Have I got a bluey one? Oh, something else I've done, and I did it with other pens. I found this colour sheet, I think on the Copic thing, and it says colour matching chart. So yeah, I've done that, so it's quite handy to see what a colour looks like. So I want, that's what I just used, but it looks a bit pale. Let's try. So I'm now using the B00 Frost Blue. I just want to see what that's like. Oh, if you're new to the Copic sketch, they've got a brush nib, so it's really pointy, and then the other end they've got a chisel tip. And something I found out is the one with the chisel tip has the like a darker grey, so it's really handy for knowing, so you don't waste time taking off the ends. And they only fit one way, because I've just tried to put the lid on the other way and it won't. Oh yes, it will. Okay. It doesn't feel like it's gone on very well. But anyway, they will fit either end, which is quite handy to know. And now I've really confused myself. So, and I got them, if you're into pens, then try Colt pens. They were really nice to deal with, sent quickly, prices aren't too bad, I don't think, and they have offers on every now and then, I think. And at the moment, if you like Eading pens, E-D-D-I-N-G, they've got 20% off, so yeah. Hopefully I didn't get too close, but that's what it is. There's no code on there. They've just got 20% off them, so you don't have to add a code in or anything. So, yeah, if you're a pen fan like me, hop over there. They're great. I would definitely be ordering from again. And I think they send worldwide, so yeah, again, I'm just edging around my papers. I have this bit of coordinations. It was out of my scrap drawer. Because obviously the idea of my stash busting videos is to use up scraps. Of course there'll be new stuff coming in, But the idea of this series is to use up stuff I've already got. Try not to use anything new. I mean, there might be new things that come in the video, but I am trying to keep it for things I've already got. But it's my series, so if I want to change the rules, I can. So I am getting a bit silly now. I apologise. The silliness is coming out. So, and then next week is just Christmas, because I managed to get some card blanks, so let's just put that back in there. And also what I found is really nice, the Copics fit in my Spectrum UR storage, so I don't have to go and change my storage for them, so that's handy. Yes, sorry if I've just talked about pens and stuff this week. I haven't really got much to say that I've got up to, really. I've just had, you know, appointments. I shared what I did in my Stampin' Up class, but I probably have talked about that. That's definitely why these are just once a week, because I know I wouldn't think of something to chat about all the time, but I think my parents would disagree and say I could talk for Britain, you know, I've got verbal diarrhea, as my dad says. But then, yes, I have my carers pop in, but it's the same people, so when I come on here or I haven't seen Dad for a while, I've got so much to tell him. I'm sure his ears are like, oh God, you know. That's it. I'm at the doctor's this week, so yeah, it's going to go there, down the middle. Yeah, so I've got that, so that'll be interesting to see what he says. So it's my heart doctor, and I haven't seen him, I suppose, about 7 months. I'm still waiting on other appointments and things, but hey ho. And that is just going to go on there. Yeah, so next week is Christmas cards, because I've got some card blanks, and I'm not sure what I'll do for the week after that. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. Sometimes I've got so many ideas, I've got like several weeks prepped in advance, but I think I've just got that one. I haven't really thought of anything else. So we have that one, which we did, the Pepper Penguins, and then my tag, which I just need to put a punch in. So thank you very much for watching. Take care. See you all soon. Bye.